Gentlemen, you received my instructions earlier for the IBF Featherweight title, so you know exactly what I expect. A clean championship fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
See, Mark Nelson, his 93rd world title fight. The veteran referee from Minnesota, nearly 1,000 bouts into his career. And here he has Abe and Lopez. And Timmy, we spent time with Lopez yesterday discussing what his expectation would be for what he sees out of Abe. And he was very direct. And listen, it's been a little bit of an issue with some of our high-profile main events lately of saying, I just hope he's not moving away from me the whole night. I just hope he's willing to do the kind of fight that I want to put forth for the fans.
Oh, I mean, that's easier said than done, Tess. I mean, you can't control your opponent. He's fighting a fleet-footed boxer, a southpaw at that, a counter-punching southpaw. So he's going to have to track him down. He's better be really good at cutting off the ring tonight.
See the pressure right away from Lopez. Constantly wanting to get right into that kitchen, that wide sweeping left hand to the body. Comes back with a wide sweeping right hand that's well off the mark. There's an awkwardness to Lopez that is very fan friendly.
And you love it, and I love it too. He's very explosive to put power into his punches.
There's a body shot to lead off that two-punch combination. 5'4" is Lopez, 5'7" is Abe.
Again, right now, that 2-1 combination is working for Lopez. That's how he's getting in the inside already. 20 by 20 foot ring in here. There it is again.
It is again.
It's a beautiful shot. See, Abe defensively. Oh, God, great feet. But where's his hands? They're placed by his waist. That's the problem. See, and that's the perfect combination as well, because a southpaw has to respect the right hand that comes.
Been very impressive early on. Just what he's established with the right hand to the body against Abe. Lopez with a very strong start here.
Stop. Be careful.
So Abe right now, he's having a hard time timing Lopez. He's going to have to do something because Lopez right now is having his way, but he's getting his distance and he's circling out to his right. He's doing the right thing by getting away from that right hand of Lopez, but Lopez is jumping on him quickly out the gate.
Stop. Nope. Be careful. Stop. Be careful. Okay.
Look at how unorthodox Lopez is. Hands are down, following his man out, chin up in the air. That shot right there, high on the cup line right there on the belt line. But that's difficult. That's so hard to train for. I mean, you see the flaws, you see the chin up in the air, you see how his hands are down, you know, and he's leaving up in shots. You have to try to time those movements of Lopez. If you don't, he's going to just walk straight through you.
11 to the body. 11 connects to the body.
Well, you got a tall, long frame.
Yes. For a target.
Yes.
And 11 body punches right away from the shorter fighter landing on the wiry frame of Abe, and he's chasing him back again.
This is going to be like a lion chasing the gazelle. That's what this is going to be like tonight, because Abe doesn't have an inside game. You know, he'll just tie you up, tie your hands up, doesn't really get active on the inside. So he looks to line you up for shots. He looks for you to walk into punches. Like that.
It's been such an interesting ride for Luis Alberto Lopez to become the fighter he is, become a world champion. Oh, it's a good left hand. Just timed it well, and now he digs to the body with Abe pinned against the ropes. Landed 2 more body punches, tries to place the right hand, goes with the right uppercut as Abe creates separation back to the middle of the ring.
Yes, look at that lead eye of Abe. Look like it's almost shut already.
Good sound left hand, but that right eye of Abe is closing up. So Lopez able to do damage here.
Oh, wow.
In round number 2.
Break.
I mean,
this is almost by the second you can see the swelling increasing around that right eye. He may have damaged that orbital bone.
It's a possibility. 1, 2. That was a head clash right there. 2, if he can't see out of that eye. Because trust me, the doctor will go up there and see what's going on.
Look at the
fight's going to be stopped.
Look at the confidence of Lopez, the way he's walking to him. There's a right hand to the body. Timed another left hand, and Abe ties up. More mandatory challenger is on the south side of this one after 2. Ringside position, as well as the referee Mark Nelson, inspecting that right eye already.
Protect yourself.
Luis Alberto Lopez has already landed 38 power punches in 2 rounds. Let's see how that eye holds up here as we begin round number 3. Lopez looking to defend his IBF Featherweight Championship, the first of our 2 world title fights tonight. The power punch numbers just huge in favor of the aggressive champion. This wild, awkward, but fun style of Lopez.
It's like a circus.
That he has been on to become this. The Josh Warrington victory to earn the title. The huge knockout of Mick Conlon. The victory over Joet Gonzalez. And now this performance.
There it is.
Right uppercut comes in wide sweeping with the left hand.
Look at Abe trying to swing. He's trying to just load up with a shot. Going into that C-slot. Dipping down, trying to loop a shot over the top and catch Lopez on the way in. But Lopez, good timing as well.
Left hand to the body. There's a back southpaw power hand from Abe, and yet Lopez walks right through it.
Lopez making this #1 contender look like nothing. Complete domination.
Abe on a 6-fight win streak. Last 3 victories, all 12-round unanimous decisions. Lands the left hand, and Lopez seemingly unaffected as he triples up the right hand, wraps around the left, around the elbow, and then doubles it up, going upstairs. And just calmly and confidently walking forward against his opponent.
I'm laughing because it's just the way he's walking forward is like, you know, you just try to just.
Well, he's unthreatened.
Yeah.
He's unthreatened.
Oh my goodness.
And now Abe is posting, just creating,
trying to create some
space, some distance, because he's had struggle to keep Lopez off of him. So he posts with that southpaw jab. Right back to the body. There's a left hand that goes up top from Abe. And Lopez just sits in the pocket against him, constantly closing the gap. Another left hand to the body. Right uppercut. That body shot may have affected him. Straight right hand from the champ.
He can't see anything coming from that left side of Lopez. Left hook, it'd be left hook city for me.
CompuBox has Lopez, the champion, landing 60% of his body punches to this point. Final seconds of round 3, and it's much of the same. Dominating performance from the champion.
If he's taking punches, I'll call time and have you look at it.
And you heard the ringside physician saying he has to be careful. If the swelling gets bigger, it's over. So we will monitor that. And what an attractive target for Lopez. But the target of choice has been the body. 35 body punches landed, Tim, through 3 rounds.
That's how you slow down the opponent. That's how you keep him still. You hit him with body shots like that. Take his legs from him. Take his heart from him.
Champion goes back to the body again. And right eye nearly shut. On the challenger is backed up into that corner. Right hand to the body again from Lopez. His 3rd defense of his world title. Comes in having won 12 in a row. Remember, there were some choppy waters earlier in his career. It's a guy with 2 losses, but got the big opportunity and took advantage, and a fighter who's gotten better deeper into his career. You always talk about the confidence that a champion gets just by what you can see that with.
You can see the confidence, you can see the experience that he's having. He knows it's just a matter of time. He's trying to line up the perfect shot to end this fight. Abe right now is giving a little resistance right now. While you're seeing the lull from Lopez.
these long-range sweeping punches, and then he follows them up.
Abe right now is looking to time Lopez now. Just a little lulls in his action. That's what he's doing.
Nearly turned him around.
Yep.
Chased him with the right hand.
Break.
See, but Lopez is having a hard time. Besides landing on the body, you know, efficiently, he's having a hard time landing on the face or on the side of the head. Oh, that hurt. Did you see the movement?
Yeah,
that
he took the
did?
movement, angled over to the left, and then came with the right. Look at him sweeping with these left hooks, just closing the gap, constantly pressuring Abe. Abe trying to offer up something to him.
He doing get off me punches. That's what he's throwing. Get off me, please. Give me space. No, I got to give it to him. He has a ton of heart. He's still in it, even with his eye messed up like that. He's still trying to land something.
And we're going to have to listen into this conversation at the end of round number 4 as the ringside physician has constantly been monitoring that right eye of Abe, and things are not getting better. Let's listen in. This is the punch, the left hand from Lopez, that starts the damage to the eye.
Okay.
Check it out. You see him in flight right there. Boom, thumb in the eye. That's a thumb.
I'm going to watch him close.
It's exactly. I had a feeling there was a thumb in the eye. Because it swells so quickly.
Oh, it's instant.
That's how you know.
Yeah, it was instant.
It's a thumb in the eye.
And just pierced. And now they send him out for round number 5. Lopez has landed 86 of 202 punches. 74 of the 86 are power punches. 44 body shots.
Look, Lopez has never been down, never been down, amateur or pro, and puts you down. So he has to be responsible as well, because Abe's looking for that shot.
Mark Kriegel, not much drama when it comes to scoring this early.
No, but I don't know what to compare Lopez's style to. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon, but there's this arrogance with which he strides forward, chin up, hands down, because he knows nothing's coming back, or at least nothing he has to respect.
Trying to get him to take a little risk, open himself up so he can make him pay. He missed badly with that shot.
Oh, and the left hand sends him back against that same combination that he's fallen in love with. Right hand to the body, a chase down left.
Well, if I'm Lopez, what I'm focusing on is the body. You focus on the body, the head will fall. Eventually, he'll be able to land that head shot that he's looking for. But he has to get a little bit more discipline with his shots. Keep punishing the body, using his legs and getting out of range and finding exits like that.
I just spoke with Nobu, our translator, and he told me this corner has no intention of stopping the fight. The doctor, though, is concerned, and the only concern is if Abe cannot see, they will stop the fight. But the corner's happy with what he's doing with one eye.
And Bernardo mentions levels of being a translator when it comes to the international game of boxing. But Nobu has a ton of experience at the championship level. So the messaging between corner and Nobu managing the message in his translation to the ringside physician is going to be spot on in terms of what their intentions are and how they see it.
It's a championship fight. This is what he's been waiting on his entire career. You know, if Lopez doesn't stop him, why not continue? But he's going to take shots like that. I'm just going to let you know.
I mean, just mauling him to the final seconds of round number 5.
Fight might be stop test this round.
That's enough.
That is the first time since that big left hand was landed in the second round where the ringside physician didn't stop to examine the eye before sending him out. The undefeated young contender coming off a career best win, but the longest layoff of his career, going up against Otabek Kolmatov, the 12-0 Uzbekistan fighter who trains in the United States, got 11 knockouts. That is a very intriguing championship fight in this same division coming up in moments.
Lopez has been able to land something really significant other than that big shot towards the end of that last round. But trust me, if Lopez can put together threes and fours on a pretty consistent, this fight will be stopped. But Abe is just slipping out of range. And Lopez right now missing badly. Lopez looked bored to me. He honestly
looks such a strong start.
No, but I'm just saying he looks bored to me. He's just like, man, can you just stay still so I can knock you out?
Listen, he wants to be entertaining. That's his whole thing. He wants to deliver to the fans, trying to wrap around the guard to the body. See if he there he goes, trying to split the guard with the uppercut. Abe looking to land that straight left hand.
Oh, yeah. Abe having success again. It's because Lopez is allowing him. He wants him to stay still. That's what he wants him to do. He wants him to get comfortable. And he wants to catch him in between shots. But Abe is not standing there admiring his work. He's getting off, and then he's moving. He's out of the way. Bye. Oh, straight left hand from Abe. No effect, though, Tess. Not at all.
End of 6 for the guy who says, hey, got to take care of this mandatory.
Not difficult whatsoever. You know, Lopez doing what Lopez does. Kind of like theatrical, right? Leaping in with shots, being creative with his combinations. Totally exposed. Big left hook right there. Thumb in the eye, which caused that abrasion over the left eye or the right eye of Abe. But Abe right now, he's trying to mount some sort of attack. A massive amount of film. They knew what they were up against, and they're prepared for it tonight.
You know, and it wasn't that long ago where this was a fighter that, you know, in terms of who were prospects looking to be contenders. Man, there was a fight against Gabe Flores, I remember, where it was, you know, Gabe Flores was this ascendant guy with Warrington, and what does he do? Becomes world champion.
Yeah.
And now he's on this great run. 9 consecutive fights he won to earn the title shot, and now this is his 3rd defense of his world title.
On the road, Tess.
Yeah, that's right.
On the road.
Completely unaffected, and you know, in talking to him yesterday, he will make any fight. He doesn't care.
You know, you know the people that can change boxing. You know, we blame and we point fingers. The fighters, they're the ones that can change boxing. They're the ones that can demand the fights that the fans wants to see. That's who can change boxing.
Well, I'll tell you, in terms of wanting to see a certain fight, the world title fight that's coming up next, I think everybody is so curious to see how it plays out. Ray Ford's taking on that guy right there, Otabek Kolmatov, who's 12-0 with 11 knockouts, had a good amateur career, but as a pro, the style fits. He's the #1 ranked contender, fighting for the vacant WBA belt against New Jersey's Ray Ford, who's coming off his career best win as well.
See some frustration coming from
Yes, you do.
Lopez is like, stay still. He's trying to end this right now in this round. He is trying to end this fight right now.
He's looking for the uppercut in doing so. Trying to cut off the ring, taking that move to the left. Now he's got him pinned against the ropes.
He's getting a little bit more consistent with his offense too, Tess. Starting to find home more of his punches.
Oh, look at that eye.
Oh, my goodness.
That eye has gotten worse in this round,
Yes,
Timmy.
yes,
Significantly worse. The right eye of Abe.
Oh, uppercut right on that eye, too. See, I like what Lopez is doing. He's taking steam off his punches, and now he's just trying to touch Abe. That's a smart move by him.
Abe trying to time it between punches, and Lopez just keeps pouring it on.
He ate that shot like Pac-Man.
He really did. Snaps his head back. A little bit of blood now as he sends him off to the left.
You're doing very well here. The fans are loving this. Hey, you just need to keep using your lateral movements and go to the body. He's done. He's just barely getting up every time from that corner. You're doing well, kid.
Luis Alberto Lopez, so accurate tonight. You see blood coming from the nose. You see the increased swelling of the right eye of Abe, and the accuracy of Lopez and the effectiveness has been on target. He's landing 43% of his total punches. They've been tracking him in CompuBox in his more recent fights at just under 27%. That's about the featherweight average, but tonight, round number 8.
The only way Abe wins this fight is he needs a knockout. That's the only way.
We have Lopez playing to the crowd and then going on an all-out assault.
That's enough.
That's it. TKO victory. They started the chant. Luis Alberto Lopez responded. He hit the gas pedal, and that was enough for Mark Nelson to say the fight is over. TKO victory for Luis Alberto Lopez as he retains the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World.